Now, previously in the course, I've spoke about finding an accountant. Now, when you're buying a property, you obviously need a solicitor who's going to handle the transaction for you. I mean, you could do the conveyancing yourself. Do you really want to go through that? Do you really want to go through all that sort of hurt to save a few £100s? It doesn't make any sense. And the same points I made with the accountant is there's cheap ones, there's middle ones, there's expensive ones. If you want a cheap one, any query you've got, you'll never be able to speak to the solicitor. You'll only get someone on the phone. Any query you've got will generally cost you. They'll nitpick to get extra fees out of you. It'll be slow, it'll be painful, and unfortunately it's generally the mortgage companies that offer free legals use these really cheap solicitors, and they're a nightmare to deal with. I hate it. I've just recently done a mortgage, and I had to have their free legals because I said, do I have to do that? And the mortgage broker was like, if you don't use their legals, then it starts to look a bit funny, and they might start looking at you a bit more scrutiny, and say, well, that's possibly not a problem, but to make things simpler, we use theirs. But it was, anytime you find out, well, we'll pass it on, and it probably takes 72 hours to get a reply from the solicitor that's actually doing the work, and it's just like it delayed the loan by 2 or 3 weeks by using that cheap solicitor. So word of warning there. Obviously an expensive solicitor, you'll get through to them, you'll speak to them. Will they provide much better service than sort of a middling solicitor? Probably not. So it's hunt around again, ask your peer groups, people in the industry, which solicitors they're using. I don't use a cheap solicitor unless I can help it. I use sort of more of a middling solicitor. They're local, so when I need to sign documents or they need to verify identities, I can just nip in. It's easy. Again, like we said before, buying local, it just makes it simpler. You got eyes on. And if you want to go and moan at them, you can do it in person. But no, for signing documents, it's invaluable. It's anytime we've got a deal, we all march down to the solicitors. All the directors sit around a table, sign all the paperwork. Our solicitor's great, she's good fun. We have a bit of a laugh, talk about our kids and what have you. So, it's not an unpleasant thing as well. So yeah, but it costs me a little bit more, but I get that better service. And as I say, in the case of the last mortgage, they delayed it needlessly by a couple of weeks. If I had an auction property and they would needlessly delay by weeks, it's going to cost me more money in the long run, because I'm going to get those letters of default. I'm going to get charged interest rates. So find a decent solicitor, and generally speaking, find it before find them before you actually want to buy something. Don't go with the estate agent solicitor. You're paying the estate agents for that. So if the solicitor's charging £1,000, you're paying the solicitor so many £100 of that as a fee. So you're getting a cheap solicitor but paying expensive for it. So do your homework again, hunt around for a good one. Ask people in the industry, ask friends, relatives who was good for them when they bought and sold houses. And then, and again, try and keep it local, because it's just easier when it comes to the paperwork. Well, I hope that one was useful. See you on the next one. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thanks. See you on the next one.